So I'm going to make a quick dirty video, very quick and very dirty. These are all the tools you need to get your 2009 Chevy HHR crankshaft sensor out. There is a 15mm socket for the bolts for the starter, a 13mm socket for those two nuts, which come off of your starter. You hold the power cable, the 12-volt cable, and a ground cable onto your starter. But altogether there are 3 cables that bolt on to 2 different posts. You'll need a 13mm socket to get those out, and 8mm socket for the nut, for the screw, for your crankshaft position sensor. That's all you're going to need. That right there, small extension, 3-4 inch extension, to get the upper bolt out of your starter. So here's your actual starter. What we have here are 2 posts. As I said, this is quick and dirty. It's not meant to be a super great instructional, but it will probably give you the answers you need. So you got these 2 posts with these 2 nuts, 13mm. Pull the cables off of that. First you start with your battery. You pull your 12-volt off your battery because this is all going to spark. So pull your 12-volt cable off your battery in your car. You should be good to go before you do this. Then you come back. You're going to remove these 2 nuts off of your starter, and you're going to remove the cables. So it's going to be positioned this way when you look at it up under the car. So you can see these posts and you'll be able to easily gain access to them, but the car has to be up on ramps or jack stands. It has to be up off the ground so you can get under it. And there's a little tab here for this one on the top. You'll have to reach around the top and lift that tab up, and this plug will unplug. But so we'll set that out of the way. This is the 15mm bolt that goes here, there, and one here. This is going to be the one on the very top, and it's not going to be visible. But it will be just above. So this is the top. When you're looking up at it from under the car, you're only going to see that. Wait, hold on. There you go, there's the top. This is the top bolt that you can't see. So you'll just have to aim your extension, your socket down the high side of this, and you'll find that bolt up under there. You're just going to have to feel for it. And I know that's not very good for you there, but once you get under the cart, you'll understand. So, from under the car, looking up, there's the driver's side wheel, oil pan, driver's side wheel, and there's where the starter was. So that's where the starter was. That's where my video just cut off. I don't know what happened there, but that's where the starter was sitting. Okay, those 2 bolts come off. You take the cables off the starter. There they are. Right here. They're right here. There's the plug. 2 cables that were the positive. They stack, one goes under the other. Let's see here, the orange one goes under that one first, like so. And where's the other one? I got one more here somewhere. Yeah, I'll find it later. Anyway, your crankshaft position sensor is now right there. So you take your starter off, and there's your sensor right above it and right below your oil filter. Actually, and there's my first look at the actual nut holding it on. So there you go. You have to take that starter off. It's not hard. 2 bolts, take the cables off your battery. It took me 5 to 10 minutes to do that, maybe. And taking that crankshaft position sensor off, which will require me to unplug it, take that bolt out of there, stick the new one in, put the bolt back in, and plug that back. That's it. And I will put the starter back on, put those 2 bolts back in, and attach the cables back to the starter posts that I showed you. That's it. Again, driver's side wheel looking right up in there. Let's see. And as I said, that bolt on the crankshaft position sensor should be 8mm. If it's not, I'm sure you smart fellers will figure it out. Alright, see you later. So, video was over, but I'm going to add to it here. I went ahead and unplugged crankshaft position sensor. It is an 8mm. Grab onto it right there, real easy. That's it. And I wanted to let you know that this plug that came off of it, you're going to be looking at it just like that. This orange tab will be pushed in. All you have to do is grab a hold of that, the lip right there, and pull that orange tab out. So away from my finger, that way. You pull it out, and as you push that out with a screwdriver, it pops out, and that harness will pop off of that crankshaft position sensor. When you put it back on, you will just slide that back over, like so. And when it gets all the way on, when you have it pushed all the way on, you'll push that orange tab back in until it snaps. Just wanted to add that, fellers. Thank you.